Yo, what's going on, you guys? RBG here, bringing you another update on Transformers Rise of the Beast. Production was said to officially have wrapped up, and we got some images from the director Stephen Campbell Jr. showcasing the vehicles from each faction. But apparently plans have changed and Paramount Pictures is going back to the drawing board, so we're going to talk about it today. But before we dive into the video, I want to remind you guys that this video is sponsored by PureVPN. While some of you think of the internet as a safe space to intertwine with like-minded individuals, I think of it as the Wild Wild West. It might seem all sunshine and rainbows, but it's crazy in these digital streets, and there's always someone looking to invade your personal data space. But thankfully, PureVPN makes it to where you don't have to wonder when your day of getting hacked will ever come, because it's a one-solution VPN that covers all your needs, ranging from hiding your IP address to safely surf the web while you travel, from playing games to securing your personal data. It has you covered on all fronts. If you're one of those individuals who's intimidated by all the techno dribble, then worry not, because PureVPN features advanced settings for these tech-savvy users, as well as automated settings for those looking for convenience. And need I remind you that if you want to stream Amazon Prime, Netflix, or any other popular service, you absolutely can with this awesome VPN. And guys, PureVPN is offering a special deal for Black Friday. They're taking 82% off for their 2-year plan. So for 24 months, you'll only have to pay $1.99 a month. And since you're getting this info from me, you're getting even more benefits. By clicking my link that'll be provided in the description box below and using my promo code RandomBlackGamer, you get a 15% discount. So do yourself a favor and seal this deal as well as your internet protection now. But yeah guys, as I was saying, there seems to be trouble in the wild jungle paradise of Transformers Rise of the Beast. You may have heard that the film has been pushed back once again from its initial release date. Originally, it was slated to release on June 24th of next year, but unfortunately it's been pushed to June the 9th, 2023, which is almost a full year now. And all of this comes amidst a new round of leadership changes at Paramount, including the new CEO Brian Robbins, who's taken over as studio head. The CGI effects team Motion Picture Group's president Emma Watts also exited the company 2 months ago, with Mike Ireland and Daria Sarek taking over her position. And this is kind of bad, because for the longest time it seemed like Paramount was moving full speed ahead with this movie. After production was said to have wrapped, I thought we were going to see all the various promotions shortly afterwards, but now it seems like we'll be waiting till the summer of next year to even get a glimpse of what the new characters will look like. After giving Michael Bay control of the Transformers franchise for nearly a decade, Paramount began shifting the series in a new direction following Transformers The Last Knight's release. If you remember, they originally planned to release a Transformers film on a yearly basis, which led to the development of Bumblebee, which was released a year after Transformers The Last Knight. But after that, the franchise went on an indefinite hiatus, and Paramount spent a few years developing different ideas for the following main installment of the series before finalizing a deal with Stephen Campbell Jr., who directed Creed 2, to direct Transformers 7 and bring Beast Wars characters to life. So it's been a mess since the Transformers expanded movieverse was even conceptualized. It just seems like the producers don't know where they want to go or have confidence in these new films when it comes to performing at the box office. Transformers The Last Knight's poor performance was a telltale sign that the franchise was losing steam and it was in desperate need of a reboot. And now here we are waiting for another Transformers film that's been pushed back twice. And if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think it's kind of weird, because the previous release schedule put the Transformers 7 Rise of the Beast in a pretty good spot that would help it avoid any competition from other big blockbuster films. It was scheduled to come out 2 weeks after Jurassic World Dominion and a week after Pixar's Lightyear, but it had its opening weekend all to itself. Theoretically, it could have had success in this spot, especially since no major movie was coming out in the Transformers Rise of the Beast's previous second weekend. Instead, the movie would now debut in theaters during the second week of Shazam! Fury of the Gods release and a week before an untitled Pixar film. Although Transformers fans are likely to be disappointed that the wait for Transformers Rise of the Beast is now another year longer, it will hopefully be for the best. This gives Paramount and Campbell Jr. plenty of time to complete the film in post-production, and the visual effects team can be given even more time to finish up the CGI, which is a massive benefit. It should also give Transformers Rise of the Beast additional time to do any reshoots if necessary and deliver the best film possible. Unlike the previous films whose special effects were handled by Industrial Light and Magic, aka ILM, this entry CGI will mainly be handled by Moving Picture Company, which is the same studio behind the visual effects for the 2019 Lion King live-action movie. So you already know that extra time is gonna pay off when it comes to how the robot cast looks, especially the Beast characters. Judging by some of the fan recorded footage, there's gonna be a ton of action scenes. And based on this article that was posted by TFW 2002, it looks like Paramount is gonna be shooting additional scenes. Back in October, the director Stephen Campbell Jr. announced that the principal photography of Transformers Rise of the Beast had been concluded successfully. So we thought that the movie was in post-production, but apparently the movie is still filming in more locations. TFW 2002 says, and I quote, "While the movie has been confirmed to be delayed to June 9, 2023, the filming crew is still working at a new location in Abra Malaga in Cusco. Thanks to Quillabamba Magazine and Reporte Digital Peru Facebook pages, we have a close look at Optimus Prime, Scourge, Jazz, and Nightbird cars from the staff hangar in the area. It's good to remember that the production has up to 3 vehicles of each character for the shots. Highways were closed for any type of transportation during the filming." Now, something that made my eyebrow raise was the fact that the person who wrote this article mentioned Jazz. I'm not sure if this is a mistake, but I could have sworn he wasn't going to be in this movie. I mean, I know that there are multiple Porsches featured in the film, but I could have sworn they were confirmed to be Mirage. So I would like to believe that this was an error made by the poster, but regardless, it's just good that we're getting more action in this movie. Hopefully that means it'll focus more on the Transformers and less on the human protagonists who only get in the way of the robots. Considering the fact that the director said that this movie will closely explore Optimus Prime and his struggle as the Autobot leader, I'm expecting to get a Transformers movie with deep storytelling, something that will actually explain what led to kicking off the war between the Autobots and Decepticons. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. There's still a bit more footage to shoot for this project, and I'm hoping that it'll lead to something big. Like maybe this could be leading to a solo Beast Wars film for the Beast era cast, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, what are your thoughts on this? Are you disappointed that Transformers Rise of the Beast has been pushed back a year? Or do you think that this move will work in Paramount's favor, allowing us to get a definitive TF film? Let me know in the comments below. As always, I ask you like or dislike the video. It doesn't have to be a thumbs up, it can be a thumbs down. But if you really enjoyed the video, it would help me out tremendously if you shared it with all your friends and follow us on social media. Sharing really makes a difference. But once again, this is your boy RBG signing out on another video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.
Go back to the heart of the war.